All throughout human history are references and mentions of incredible cities that litter the world, only to never be found even in the modern day with the usage of state-of-the-art archeological techniques and satellite imagery. These cities are often regarded as lost cities, and though there is debate on whether or not they once truly existed, clues and stories are being passed down through many different generations and cultures. The Amazon rainforest is an incredible location with a vast history, housing ancient pyramids, temples and cultures. But one recent discovery has caused some to ask whether this is the location of an old mystery. This mysterious carving can be found in the southeastern Peruvian Amazon, and the local indigenous people have known about this for many years, and have even given it the name of Rostro Harakabat, also known as the Harakabat face. Although the giant face is known in the area, it was essentially rediscovered by a US-based oil firm, who were at the time carrying out work in the area. One of the workers was cutting seismic lines through the jungle, and also setting off thousands of explosives underground, something that the locals weren't happy about. It was argued that the face was of particular value to the indigenous people, and was looked upon as a watcher over the jungle. An amateur filmmaker wanted to know more about this incredible design, and so put together a small team who would venture into the jungle and try to find the mysterious carving. 9 indigenous men accompanied filmmaker Paul Redman into the jungle, and one of the leaders, Taori, said the following about the experience. 4 years ago, working with a Harakabat clan we'd heard about from the elders, the Rostro. It means a lot to us. The Rostro has always existed. The problem was we didn't know how to get to it. End quote. The team travelled through the jungle and eventually found the carving, to which Taori said the following. This is a reunion with our ancestors. I think this could strengthen our people. It was very emotional seeing the Rostro. During the release of the film, the Burmese communications had this to say. The very existence of the carved face has been the stuff of legend, passed down for generations among Harakabat families, but few among their people had ever seen it. End quote. Tom Belwick from the Rainforest Foundation also visited the mysterious carving, and he said that after looking around he thought the rostro was sculpted. He said the following. There are no other rocks remotely similar in shape in that river valley. It's perched perfectly overlooking a valley, and presides over a waterfall and a basin that resembles an amphitheatre. There are markings all over it that indicate that it was hacked out with rudimentary tools. There are actually 2 rostros, a rostro within a rostro. Look below the nose. The boulders along the river are arranged in a way to channel the flow from hitting the rostro's face directly, and in a way that would make it impossible for the face formation to have been caused by impacts from even the heaviest of storms. The Harakabat don't have a written history, but claim the rostro has been in their oral history for generations and generations. Interestingly, this has led some to theorize that perhaps this carving is actually the entrance to the lost city of gold, also known as El Dorado. Argued by many different historians and archaeologists from around the world that this city is nothing more than old myth and legend for amateur treasure hunters and enthusiasts, the lost city of gold known as El Dorado is still widely debated in its existence and purpose in history. This has changed in recent times as a variety of long-believed mythical cities built by the many different tribes of Native Americans have been discovered hidden in the South American jungles that otherwise could not be spotted by even the best satellite technology of the modern era. This mysterious city has been a difficult task for modern-day archaeologists and researchers, as myths of the city has led countless men throughout the 16th and 17th century to a hopeless end. Originally, legends told of an entire functioning city built from the ground up out of pure gold and incredible jewels, located somewhere at the top of the remote Andes Mountains in the region that is now present-day Colombia. Interestingly enough, when the first European settlers visited the region, they found the remnants of a tribe located at Lake Guatavita that would celebrate every year by conducting a strange ceremony. This tribe believed there to be a god living at the bottom of the lake, and so would cover a man in gold dust before having him throw all the gold and precious jewels they'd harvested that year into the lake, and they did this in order to appease the god. This ritual continued for what was believed to be centuries. However, when the settlers searched the lake, they only found a small amount of gold and treasure that should have more than filled the area. It was then believed that perhaps the city of gold called El Dorado, which is a name that refers to a man covered from head to toe in gold dust, was created by the gold in the lake. A few centuries thereafter, many went in search for this mysterious city, but nothing was ever found. Since archaeologists in the modern era have combed the lake, they found intricately made gold artifacts and jewels that many theorists argue could only have been created with knowledge of advanced technologies. This has led many to speculate that perhaps the gods living in the water were real beings, and that they could have been the original creators of the city of gold hidden somewhere in the Amazon. Could this mysterious carving be the first signs that the lost city of gold is based on fact? It's interesting that the indigenous tribe said this carving had been there long before many of their ancestors, and this could be proof that an advanced civilization had been living in the Amazon thousands of years ago, only to have been lost to time and covered up by the thick trees of the Amazon. So what do you make of this interesting carving? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comment section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.